Welcome to the video lecture on the subject Relational Database Management System, topic set operation. Now we will discuss about the set operations. First we should know what is set operation. Set operations are the standard mathematical operations on set. Now we will see some important factors on set operation. Set operations are mainly used to combine the same type of data from two or more tables. So using set operation, we can combine the more than one tables. The next point will be, although more than one select statement will then be present, only one result set is returned. So if you are combining two tables, the result table will be only one table. So we will see the next point. Set operations are used to get mathematical results from data stored in the table under different special conditions. Next one will be, set operations are applicable if the relations are union compatible. Now we should know what is union compatible. Union compatible means the relation, that is R1 and R2, must be of the same degree. It means that two relations are union compatible if the number of columns or attributes are same. Here we are going to see the types of set operation. In general, the set operations are of four types. That is, 1 union, 2 will be union all, third type will be intersect, fourth will be minus. Here we will see about the rules of the set operation. That means whenever we are using the set operation, we should follow the rules. Rule number 1. Number of columns should be same within both select statement. Suppose we want to combine two tables, that is table 1 and table 2. While using the set operation, the number of columns should be same in both the tables, that is table 1 and table 2. Then rule number 2, order of the column should be same. That means both the tables should have same order of the column. Then rule number 3 will be, data types of the columns must be matched. If the data types are mismatched, we cannot able to combine two tables. So these are the three conditions you should follow whenever you work with the set operation. Now we will see about the union operation. The union operation is used to combine the result of two or more select statement. That means we can use the union operation to combine two or more tables. Next point will be, in this type of operation, all the number of data types and columns must be same in both the table on which union operation is being applied. So that means if you want to combine two tables, then the data types and the number of columns should be same in both the tables. Then the next point will be, the union operation eliminate the duplicate rows. Now we will discuss the union operation by taking some examples. In this example, I am going to use two tables, that is first name and second name. So these are the names of the two tables. The first table has two columns, that is ID and the name column. Then the second table should have two columns. Then only we can able to combine these two tables. So the second table also two columns, that is ID column and name column. The first table has two records, that is one Arun, two Balan. On the other hand, the second table also two records, that is two Balan, three Chokan. Now you will see the query. The query will be select star from first union, select star from second. Now we will see the result table. So the result table should have two columns. Why? Because the first table and the second table are also has two columns. So the result table should also two columns. The result tables will be formed by using the query. So the result table have three records, that is one Arun, two Balan, three Chokan. In this type of union operation, the duplicate row or record will be eliminated. In our example, two Balan is present in the first table. At the same time, the second table also have two Balan. So by using the union operation, we can eliminate the duplicate rows or duplicate records. Here we will discuss about the second type of set operation, that is union all operation. We will see the important factors about the union all operation. Number one will be the union all operation is used to combine the result of two or more select operation. So using union all operation, we can able to combine two or more tables. So the next one will be in the union all operation, all the number of data type and columns must be same in both the tables on which union all operation is being applied. So whenever we want to use the union all operation, the table that is to be combined must have same type of data type as well as same number of columns. Then only we can able to combine two or more tables by using union all operation. The important thing that is to be remembered while using the union all operation is the union all operation does not eliminate the duplicate row. Now we will discuss about the union all operation by using some example. So in our example, I am going to use two tables, that is first table and second table. The first table have two columns, that is ID and name column. On the other hand, the second table also have two columns, that is ID column and name column. In the first table, there exist two records, that is one Arun, two Balan. On the other hand, the second table also have two records, that is two Balan, three Chokan. Now we will see the query that is to be used to combine these two tables, that is first table and second table. The query will be select star from first union all, select star from second. Now we will see the result table. The result table also have two columns, that is ID column and name column. The result table have four records, that is 1 Arun, 2 Balan, 2 Balan, 3 Chokkan. The important concept of the union all operation is it does not eliminate any duplicate row or record. In our example, one duplicate record exists, that is, in the first table we have the record 2 Balan, and other hand in the second table we also have the same record, that is 2 Balan. So in the result table it has four records, so it does not eliminate any record. Here we will see the third type of set operation, that is intersect operation. The point to be remembers are: point number 1, it is used to combine select statement. So the second will be it returns the common rows from both the select statement. Third will be it has no duplicate. The fourth point will be in the intersect operation the number of data types on column must be the same. Then the last factor that is to be remembered is it arranges the data in ascending order by default. Now let us discuss the intersect operation by using some examples. In our example, we are going to use two tables, that is first table and second table. The first table have two columns, that is ID and name, and also it has two records, that is 1 Arun, 2 Balan. On the other hand, the second tables also have two columns, that is ID and name, and it has two records, that is 2 Balan, 3 Chokkan. Now we will see the query. So query will be select star from first, intersect select star from second. Now we will see the result table. In the result table, it has also have two columns, that is ID and name column, but the result table have only one record, that is in that record it should present both the table, that is it should present in the first table as well as in the second table. That means intersect means common, that is it will display those records which are common to both the tables. In our example, the record 2 Balan is present in the first table as well as second table. So the result table has only one record, that is 2 Balan. Here we will see the fourth type of set operation, that is minus operation. It can also be called as except operation. Now we will see the point to be remembered while using the minus operation. Point number 1, it combines the result of two select statement. That means by using the minus operation we can able to combine two or more tables. Point number 2, it is used to display the rows which are present in the first table but absent in the second table. The third point will be it has no duplicates. Now let us take an example to explain the minus operation. In our example, we are using two tables, that is first table and second table. The first table has two columns, that is ID, name, and also the first table have two records, one Arun, two Balan. On the other hand, the second table also have two columns, that is ID and name, and it has also two records, that is two Balan, three Chokkan. Now we will see the query that is to be used to make operation on these two tables. The query will be select star from first minus select star from second. Now we will see the result table. In the result table, it has also two columns, that is ID column and name column, but it has only one record, that is one Arun. Why? Because minus means we are going to subtract from first to second. So here also same thing can be applied, that we are going to see that which rows are present in first table but absent in the second table, and you have to avoid the duplicate row. In the first table we have two records, that is one Arun, two Balan. In the second table we have two records, that is two Balan, three Chokkan. The result table have only one record, that is one Arun, because the minus operation is that it will display the records which will present in the first table but absent in the second table. In our example, the record 1 Arun will present in the first table. So the result will be only one record, that is one Arun. Thank you for listening this video lecturer. Thank you.